Today on the channel, it's Michael, it's Mark, Wyatt's Toy Show with some new main event basics here on Wyatt's Toy Show. What's up, everybody? Mark here, Michael here, Wyatt's Toy Show, and we got some new figs today to unbox. This is SummerSlam Saturday. We're literally 30 minutes away from watching SummerSlam, so we hope you all enjoy it. We don't know what's going to happen, obviously, but we're excited. We saw Spider-Man this same day, stopped in, did a quick toy hunt, ski and Target, Walmart near a theater, and found some new stuff. We're hoping to get to 1,000 by end of SummerSlam weekend, so if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You're sitting there watching on your phone, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Maybe comment below what you picked up lately, as we got some cool new stuff today. The main event line of figures, $12 a pop. They're good for mom and dad to buy figures for the kids, but fun for the collectors and adults too, because there's some really good gears in this line, some really good figures. This is series 167, a little bit more low-key. The Asuka's a banger. Did not find the Asuka, but there's some good figures in this series as usual. And so we're going to show you what we picked up and talk about these figures and unbox them. I am a sucker for Stone Cold figures, even though I did skip the SummerSlam Elite, which is strange, but I bought this one because I do have the Ultimate 32 on the way. It might be out by the time you get this, but it is Stone Cold in the red gear. Had to get this as a Stone Cold fan. What did you get, Michael?
I picked me up the Jacob Fatu. I don't know what it's from, but I really like it. It has the new leg mold. It's got the go-over shirt here. And, it's Jacob Fatu.
It's Jacob. And lastly, on Monday and Friday nights, we do Monday night dream matches, Friday night dream matches. And I keep getting a lot of requests for Goldberg, which is odd. I guess Goldberg's more popular than I considered he was. And so I keep borrowing Michael's Goldberg figure, but not anymore. I've got my own Goldberg right here. Goldberg, you're next. And Gunther's also in this series, but he's kind of boring, Gunther. But I imagine it is from the match when Gunther fought Goldberg and retired him.
I would assume that's what the Gunther's in there for. It's probably
to go with Goldberg for the kids. The kids at home to play with their Goldberg and Gunther, because every kid wants a Goldberg figure. Yeah, right? I mean, some kids maybe, like my kids, but not every kid wanted a Goldberg figure. So we're going to talk about these and get about boxing. I'll lead off with the Goldberg figure. Goldberg, of course, is known for his spear and his jackhammer as well, which, don't ask Bret Hart about the jackhammer. Stone Cold, Jacob Fatu, Gunther, and Asuka in this wave of figures. You see him on the back there of the crosshair. Goldberg, mean mugging the camera. This is not old Goldberg on the picture, though. This is younger Goldberg. I called him a Goldberger, but definitely Goldberg on the front there with the gray beard. So let's get this out pack. It looks like knee. Look at that. Looks like his shoulder pad, elbow pads are down a little bit. I don't know if they're falling off the figure or what. We're gonna find out here in just a minute. We get old Goldberg out of the package.
I'm just curious, Dad. We are getting close to 1,000. Is there a planned giveaway?
There could be. We're talking about that.
We've been kind of teasing it for a while now on the channel ever since we hit, like 500 around there?
Yeah.
So just get us to 1,000 by the end of SummerSlam weekend. Who knows? Maybe you can win something cool.
Yeah, these elbow pads are a little loose. Almost like they got loose from the heat and kind of slid down, but I fixed them there. I pose them like that with the elbows up. They seem to stay on. It says Goldberg on the back of his gear. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a basic Goldberg figure, but he wasn't the most toyetic guy.
Honestly, it's better than mine. I think it looks better. It looks more like Goldberg.
He would mostly wear black or white trunks most of the time. Not too much of a gear change type of guy, but it's a Goldberg to represent my collection. He's not a guy, and I know there's an Ultimate Edition coming out, but that's not like a need for me. He's not a guy I need an Ultimate Elite from. I like him for what he was, but not a guy I need a bunch of figures of. But I have a Goldberg to represent my collection, and for what you guys always requested for the dream matches.
I'm going to open up my Jacob Fatu now. Here's the front of the packaging. You can see Jacob Fatu. He always gives that crazy look. You can see him standing in there.
Crazy
and then it's the same picture on the back of the box. And then you see there's the Goldberg, the Stone Cold, and the Gunther, and the Asuka. And obviously he does his moonsault, the mighty moonsault they call it.
The mighty moonsault. I didn't even know they called it that.
And, really just the new thing about the Jacob is, his head's a little loose. Look at that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Loosey head on there.
But the new cool thing about this Jacob is, which MDT pointed out when I watched his video about it, because I think he did review, is he has the new leg molds, which this isn't even on any of his elites. I know it's on his new Ultimate, which that's the main reason why I wanted it, because as you can tell, it looks more like Jacob Fatu compared to those the skinny legs he has, and then the Samoan Werewolf logo on the front. You can see I couldn't tell what that was. A Samoan Werewolf logo on the pants there, and then on the back of the shirt it says Jacob Fatu.
It's a molded on shirt, and it's a removable shirt, which is cool for a main event
take
style
the head
figure.
off, put it on. There we go. And then it has his tattoos on the front, and then he also has his arm tattoos, and then the back tattoo. Oh, and he also has I can't tell what that is, but he has a logo on the back of the pants too. I didn't even realize that.
Pretty cool for a Jacob.
Yeah, it's not a bad figure at all. Honestly, I might like this more than the Elite that I have. My first time in the line Elite, because I like the pants more. It looks more like Jacob. And the problem with the Elite Jacob is his chest isn't big enough. Well, the basic
a little bit bigger chest.
It's bigger, so it looks more like Jacob Fatu does.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the first time Elite. It did make my list of top elites of the year, but I agree it could have been better. But Jacob Fatu. Well, next up, we got one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He is my number one favorite of all time. And in the red gear, same cross on the back, Stone Cold, and with the rest of them. And, of course, he's Stone Cold Stunner. Basic Stone Colds are basic Stone Colds, but I like this because of the red gear. I'm kind of excited to see what this is about.
Where is the red gear from? Is it after his match with Bret Hart?
I'm not sure. He wore it like one time, and this vest is removable. It looks cool. I guess this is a re-release of an earlier main event. I believe I read
ringside exclusive.
The ringside exclusive.
It was an Elite or not an.
Can't really bend these legs much, but it's cool to have the red gear. You can actually take these off the red things, and you can put them on Elite or Ultimate if you wanted to.
I've seen a lot of people.
Pretty cool.
Do
that. It moves. It's basic articulation. This looks like they're putting the new head sculpts on these new Stone Cold main events. It looks like that's an updated head sculpt. The looks of it, and so that's good.
I don't even think you talked about the Goldberg head sculpt is new. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's got to be.
Yeah.
It actually does have the Texas tattoo on the main event, which is pretty cool. Sometimes they black and white these. It's a color tattoo on there. So I think as a main event, though, I think this pops on the shelf with the red.
Yeah.
I mean, for a Stone Cold figure, otherwise Stone Cold's just black and white generally with his gear. But this red, you put this on the shelf, it's going to stand out a little bit more. Pretty cool to get this a couple days for my Ultimate 32 Stone Cold being in the mail, because I'm excited for that one for sure. Always down for a Stone Cold figure. But nonetheless, we got Stone Cold, we got Goldberg, we got Jacob Fatu. Don't sleep on these main events, folks. There's some really good figures out there. For just $12 a pop, they make it look good in your collection and add to the variety of your wrestling collection, as you can see behind me. Enjoy SummerSlam. You probably have already enjoyed it by the time you watch this. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to Wise Toy Show. Thank you as always for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later.